Just in case. Well, hi, Living Life Activated family. We are the Beckys. Becky with a Y, Becky with an I, coming to you tonight, December 17th. We actually are blessed to be at a Christmas party together. And there is a reason why we are coming on live tonight. Well, tomorrow, December 18 launches our Transform Your Physique 90-day challenge. And Becky, sitting next to me here, she has a story to share, and I'm going to just let her go and let her share a story of doing a secret 90-day challenge with our products. You've got to hear about this story here, and I'm just going to let Becky take off and tell it because she wanted to find out for herself. She had to get through her own beliefs and she had to step over places in herself. So tune in, watch this, and tag everybody you know, because we have one of the biggest 90-day physique challenge that's coming up here, and you have plenty of time to be a part of this. So Becky, my sweet friend, she is the most inspirational, loving, amazing, beautiful human being inside and out, and she is going to share her story of her literal life-changing transformation using the products that we talk about in this group. So here you go.
Well, hi everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This is pretty cool. Just to give you a little background, about 12 years ago I had hurt my back, and from that point on I gained a lot of weight and was in a lot of pain. I got to the point where I wasn't sleeping. It had been, I think it would take me 12 to 14 hours a day, literally, to get 2 to 3 hours of sleep. I had done every kind of intervention that you probably could think of for pain relief other than surgery, because the doctors didn't feel I needed the surgery. My husband and I used to love to dance. That's basically how he and I met. I couldn't dance anymore. I couldn't sleep. The doctors put me on narcotic drugs. I used a TENS unit. I had done acupuncture. I had done cupping. I had done massage. I had done physical therapy. I tried working out at the gym, and of course the pain was so intense that I'd try and work out and then I just couldn't move for days and days on end. Anyway, I got to this is a number of years of building, and I felt like I just had no life. And this last December, when our work had shut down for the rest of the season, till the new year, I would go home, and the whole time I was off work, I would get up and I would try and do some things around the house. I might be up for an hour or two and I'd be back in bed just trying to get sleep, and I would just cry myself to sleep. Because I was in so much pain, and all I could think of is, how am I ever going to have grandkids or hold them? And why do I feel so bad? Why? There's just no hope. And when this challenge came up, I contacted my friend Mary Lee and said, sign me up, I need to do something. My goal was to lose the weight. That I had to pick something. I said 2017 has to be the year that I try and do something for me, because I had always put everyone else first. All of my life, my needs were last, and this was my time to try and do something. Sorry. Nobody at work knew that I'd made the decision. Only Mary Lee and just a few of my very close living family members had a clue what I was doing. I got my products just before the new year. I did sign up at the gym. My doctor was very particular that I had somebody there to make sure that anything I did, that I had somebody who would make sure I was doing exercises correctly. I, of course, created my own food plan, all real food, nothing fake. I didn't use any products whatsoever, because of course gyms like to have you buy their products. I wanted to make sure that these products were going to do exactly what they were intended to do, what they were advertised and promoted for. So I was all in.
So let's talk about, just for a minute, Becky, share with us and with those listening that are in this group, what products did you choose?
Okay.
So let's go over that. Well, she's going to share which products she used going forward, and then she'll share the rest of her story.
So the products that I ordered and was recommended, which will be the same plan for this Physiq challenge, is the protein shake. And that was amazing. I had never had a protein shake that was so smooth and so yummy. Easy to use. I used the fat burn and the cleanse and the Nerf 2. After 30 days of being on those products, I had done some more research on the Nerf 1, and I added that in on my own, and I saw my pain relief. In the first 30 days, I did see some pain relief in my back and my knees and my ankles. And the nice thing was all of my entire life, since I was a small child until January, I'd suffered with massive migraines. My most recent one was about 2 years ago. The worst one I had was 2 years ago, and it was very borderline on stroke type symptoms, where I could not speak for hours at a time. I had severe memory problems from it. It was the scariest thing I'd ever gone through. And then, of course, the doctors started doing all kinds of tests on me and couldn't find anything. And they wanted to put me on anti-seizure medication just in case. And by the time they had told me that, I was 9 months into taking the little yellow pill and whatnot, and I had not had another episode, not a single headache, not a single migraine since then. And I told them, no, I am not going on anything that is chemical, just in case. I said, if I have an episode, I promise I will go into emergency and have them test. Not had to have that happen ever since then. So not a single migraine since then, thank goodness. But back to the challenge, no one at work knew that I was that I was going through this transformation. They just knew that, I was eating different, no big deal. And of course, I weighed a significant amount. You could see it in my face, and I will repost my before and after photos so people can see the difference. I had a lot of inflammation going on. I had a lot of weight gain. I wore big clothes, jackets, sweaters, pants, and then as I was losing the weight, I would wear my workout clothes underneath so that my pants would kind of fit. And then I got to the point where I had to use safety pins and belts and big sweaters to cover it. And by the end of this challenge, I had people starting to say, your clothes are kind of fitting looser. Are you losing weight? And I'm like, well, yeah. So I finally had to go out and buy new clothes. And everybody at work, everywhere I went, they knew the pain that I was in before. They saw what I was doing now and at that point, and the clothes that were fitting, and their jaws were dropping. And they just could not believe that they did not notice beforehand, but I was wearing all these bigger clothes, so they didn't see it. And
because she was a secret, she wasn't telling anybody.
Nope. It was blowing people away, and I, of course,
I just can't believe I can't have a secret like that. I mean, just the fact that she could just totally keep the secret. I don't layer my clothes like that. I mean, would you? You'd be like, oh, watch me, I'm losing weight. No, this gal, nope. This just shows you what a beautiful heart she has. She had, the transformation was so big, and she was doing it so secretly that she was like covering herself up until the unveiling.
I couldn't wear high heels before, and now I do. I'm very tall, but I can wear heels again, and I don't have any kind of pain. I walk up and down stairs without grimacing and without people that are near me going, oh my gosh, what is that noise? And it was my ankles and my knees.
Have you since gone on the probiotic?
I did have the probiotic as well, yes.
Okay,
absolutely.
That was part of the program, was the probiotic.
Forgot.
So
absolutely.
I thought so, but I wanted to sneak that one in.
I'm glad you reminded me.
So it's actually,
absolutely.
the Physiq kit is the 4 products together, and that's the challenge that will be coming up, the 4.
Yes.
But the vital part that she also wanted to share was about the NRF2, which is what she lost a lot of inflammation in her
Yes.
body, which caused the pain, and the NRF1, which then really began to really be a big game changer. So
Absolutely.
it was the spectrum of those products that took place. So continue on.
So just to kind of wrap up, I started with 35.5% body fat. And by the end of 90 days, from January 1 to March 31, I was down to 18.3% body fat. The waistline, the hips, the butt, the thighs just melted off, and it was so gentle. I was blown away. The fat burn, it does not make you freak out and jittery like you just had way too much coffee. Everything was so gentle. The cleanse was amazing. You don't have to run to the bathroom or be nervous that, oh, I'm going to have a problem. Absolutely not. Most gentle thing, and that's what I love, that everything's so gentle and it's so natural. And I haven't advertised this to a lot of people, but my entire life I've never ever smoked. I've never been a partier. I always wanted to take care of my body so that if something were to ever happen to me, that someone else, I could bless their life by donating my organs. So I've always wanted to take care of my body, not just for me, but also someone in the future. So my weight change, I lost just over 36 pounds in that 90 days. After that 90 days, I had lost another 8 pounds for a total of about 45 pounds. And I've kept it off. Let's see.
That's huge. Did you hear that?
I've kept it
We're
off.
1 year from now. Like, she started January to March. It's been a year. I've known this woman for a year, and she's been the same size since I met her. So I didn't meet her after all this was gone. And I've traveled a lot with her and seen her a lot, and she's tiny still.
So total of 44 inches too.
So when you can have a product and you still use all the products,
Absolutely.
all of them.
Yep.
So when you have a product that not only takes you through a challenge, that causes a complete body transformation, but then something that you can read. That's why we don't call them weight loss products. We call them weight management. Mm-hmm. They did cause her to lose a lot of weight. Our other products, the inflammatories, reducing oxidative stress, changing a lot of her life, Nerf 1, Nerf 2, but it also was a management program. So
here's a really cool thing too. This is a really cool thing, is some people might think that this is a placebo effect or something that's in your mind and you're just willing it to happen. That isn't true. At 10 weeks, I went in for my annual physical. First of all, my doctor was blown away by the weight that I've lost, because I had been trying to lose weight ever since I had hurt my back. And she kept recommending all these different things, and all of a sudden I just melted away. And when she saw me, you would think that she was just presented with a winning lottery ticket. She was beside herself. She did my blood test, first time in my life. And I was always athletic. I was a runner, ate healthy, lived on a farm. I'd eat raw stuff out of the garden constantly. So I was always a healthy eater. It was the inflammation and the lack of me being active that caused me to gain the weight because of my back injury. She did the blood test, and this is the first time in my life it's ever come out normal. Both my mom and my dad have always had high cholesterol. It runs in both sides of my family. You can't fake a blood test.
No.
So those products are working not just on the weight, but internally on everything. So
amazing.
It literally changed my life to crying every single night because I couldn't have a life. My husband will tell you that I am very different because of the products. Mm-hmm. He started using them, and he's sleeping better, and he's having amazing results from it. So,
and we have her daughter in the room as well. For those of you that are watching, she's actually right there. So we not only have a mom, but we have a daughter. We have multi-generations, and we have people that are all around this room right now that are also listening to the story tonight live as we're sharing it live with you. They're here in the room, and that was absolutely life-changing. My husband even being one of them that has been on the products for 2 years. Very life-changing story. And I'm looking at her little journal right now. And this is this is backwards. I'm sorry, I didn't reverse it, but this is her journey downward as she went. This is just astounding results, you guys. So tag someone that you love and that you know that you want to get on this journey that we are headed into in this next, this Transform Your Physique, because not only, and imagine if she would have done that, she probably would have won the $5,000, the trip to the Bahamas, and the makeover, all the things that are going to be given away. So she probably would have won that, but you still can, and maybe she can too.
And here's the nice thing.
She continues on.
Whether you win the top prize or not, you still win.
Yes.
You still
Yes.
win. Your
Yes.
health is something that you cannot spend. You live it every single day. It doesn't go away.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, I felt like I won. As soon as I started losing the weight, as soon as I started becoming pain-free, I already celebrated that I won. Yeah. So if you even have the remote thought that you might want to try it, it might be hard to post your pictures or take your measurements. Do it anyway. Make 2018 your year to do something for you. Because I tell you what, it literally changed my life. I have goosebumps right now, and I'm going to start crying again because it was so life-changing for me.
Wow. Well, from the Beckys, Becky with an I and Becky with the Y, from the Beckys to you. What a great story. What a beautiful story to head into holidays, and this story can be yours. And we just welcome you all to join Transform Your Physique with us as we go into the holidays. Tag someone you love, share this with someone you love, and let's make it a healthy 2018, because somebody you love and that loves you would love to have you for a long, long time, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Thanks, Becky, for sharing.
Absolutely.
You're
Thanks.
awesome. Isn't she awesome? What a heart. Woo. Bye, everybody.